Okay, 9.2, we are working with square roots. Do you guys remember when we were working with these trinomials and we had to solve these trinomials with multiplying two binomials? And we had, this one would be x minus 5 times x plus 2, right? Because this gives us negative 10, negative 5 times positive 2 gives us this negative 10. And we got negative 5x plus 2x to give us negative 3x. Okay, right here in the middle, negative 3x. Okay, when we solve these, we had x minus 5, x plus 2. And then we had another thing in chapter 7 where we set them equal to 0. Right, and this hopefully is jogging back your memory. And then we had to split these up. We had to split these up into two different things. We had x minus 5 is equal to 0, and we had x plus 2 is equal to 0. We had to solve for x. We said x was equal to 5 because we had 5 on both sides. And here we'd subtract 2 from both sides. We get x is equal to negative 2. Okay, that's what we're working with in 9.2. Here, we're given our trinomial. Okay, and it's set equal to 0. Well, if we graph that, we can solve for x. X equals two different things. They equal where it crosses the x-axis. So in this case, x equals negative 1 and 3. Okay, we did all that work. We found x without even solving for the trinomial. We just threw that in. Okay, we threw that into a graph, saw where it crossed the x-axis. So in this one, right, if I were to solve this, I would get x minus 4 times x minus 2. Right? If I were to solve this trinomial over here, and if we set that equal to 0, we get x is equal to 4 and x is equal to 2. Well, a much easier way than solving for that trinomial is just looking at the graph. Hey, x equals 4, x equals 2. What does x equal here? Only one spot across the x-axis, and that's at negative 4. So here, x equals negative 4. Here, a lot of different ones. A lot of x-intercepts. We have one here, which is at negative 3. We have one here, right? X equals negative 2. One here at 1. And then the last one at x equals 2. Right there. Okay, so this is just looking at a graph. This is 9.2, just looking at the graph. How about this down here? It's a binomial multiplied by a trinomial. And what does x equal? X equals. We only care about what x equals. It equals negative 1, and it equals 2. Okay, my smartboard isn't working for some reason. I can draw, but I can't move over for some reason. Give me 1 second. Might just need to refresh. Okay, there we go. Here, okay, if we don't know our x-intercepts exactly, we have to solve. So we have x squared minus 5x plus 3. We have to solve, and actually, this doesn't come out as square numbers, and we'll get into that later on how to solve these types of problems. So that is 9.2. I just want you to look at x, see where it is, and say, okay, I know how to solve for x. That's 9.2.